The 4-9 derby, the El Flatcapio, the El Crapio, are just a few names given under the less glamorous Manchester derby between Rochdale and Oldham Athletic. Rochdale fans never used to care much about Oldham Athletic. They always considered the main rivals to be Bury. And Oldham fans of a certain age who remember playing City and United in the Premier League begrudge calling their neighbours Rochdale rivals. And many of the fans on both clubs even dispute whether the derby is classed as a Manchester derby, as most of the fans see themselves from Lancashire and not Greater Manchester. Rochdale, founded in 1907, didn't take long to make their mark and quickly joined the Lancashire combination and achieved success winning the league in 1910 and 1911. And that success earned them a spot in the Football League when the 3rd Division North was formed in 1921. Rochdale's success on the football pitch is minimal at best, experiencing a yo-yo status between leagues and many relegation battles throughout their history, never playing higher than the 3rd tier of the English Football League. Notably, their biggest success was in 1962 when they were the League Cup runners-up. The Latics, Oldham Athletic, have had a much bigger roller coaster ride. Formed back in 1895, initially as Pine Villa, they quickly adopted the name Oldham Athletic and joined the Football League in 1907. Fast forward to the late 80s and the 1990s, they entered one of their most successful periods under the legendary manager Joe Royle and achieved promotion to the top flight football, now known as the Premier League, in 1991, which meant they became one of the founding Premier League teams in 1992. It was this flirtation with Oldham in the higher tiers of the Football League that saw a 34-year gap between the two clubs not playing each other. Between 1974 and 2008, I believe. Oh, could be correct. Could correct us on that. I think it was 2008 or 2010. 34-year gap. Yes, 2008. It was due to these lack of games between the two teams where Rochdale formed their rivalry with Bury. Even if Bury are Rochdale's main rivals, there's never been any love lost between the two clubs on that 4-9 bus route. That's where the 4-9 derby name comes from. But with the demise of Bury, and these two clubs now finding themselves in the National League, the 5th tier of the English football, this is a stark reminder of the challenges that all football clubs could find themselves in one day. Even back in 1999, the then Oldham chairman Ian Stott proposed that there would be a merger of the three clubs, Rochdale, Oldham and Bury, to form Manchester North End. As he said, it was the only way for these three clubs, Oldham, Bury and Rochdale, to survive, given struggling finances at the time. But despite all the setbacks of these three football clubs, the spirit of the fans do remain strong. And it's good to see that Bury are now back on the rise, currently playing their football in the 8th tier of the Football League. It'll be good to see all three clubs back where they belong. With all this considered, I'm giving the name of this derby the Forgotten Derby. Now, I'm not sure if anyone's actually called it that before. I started this video with the 3 names that people give it, but I'm going to call this, for the purpose of this video, the Forgotten Derby. The two sides first met in the 1935-1936 season, where Oldham became victorious at the 6-2 win at Spotland, and now played each other 64 times in the history, with a pretty close record, with Oldham being victorious 24 times to Rochdale's 18 and the rest of the games resulting in draws. But recent years have not been in Rochdale's favour, not recording a win against Oldham since the 2016-2017 season. Looking at both teams' current league form, I would say this is going to be quite a close encounter, with Oldham probably with the slight edge, especially with Oldham's unbeaten form when they were originally going into this fixture that was called off in November for a waterlogged pitch, which then resulted in Oldham fans saying that Rochdale was scared to play them. Now, I'm off here tonight, travelling down. I'm going to work, and straight after work I'm travelling down. I'm going to hit the traffic, I know I always do. So it'll be one of them games where I'm going straight in and coming out. But I'm going there because I want to find out if this is a hidden gem of a derby, or is it just another game to these fans. We'll find out. Hope you enjoy the game, and I'll see you after the video. So, is this a derby in the making, or is it just another game? I'm still undecided, to be honest. As you saw my ratings there, I've decided to do the ratings a little bit differently going forward with the derby games, because the old ratings weren't relevant to certain different games, so literally the ratings are just to do with the derby. And between me and the friend that went with us, we've come to the conclusion that that derby deserved a 6.4. And that's a lot down to the Oldham fans. Their ratings were higher, which boosted the ratings up. The Rochdale fans, not so much of a great atmosphere them, apart from a very small section in the Sandy Lane end, which made some noise through the match, but not enough to drown out anything the Oldham fans were doing. But they did that little quarter. Good effort. I'm going to say a bit good effort. Well, yeah, I want to keep this one short and sweet, because the way I've been doing the past couple of videos, going down after work and travelling down, most of my time's been sitting in traffic and travelling, so they've got a bit off track of what I originally intended to put out there. Like, they feel more just like highlight reels at the moment than what my videos were originally about. So I'm going to get back on track, and I'm going to bring new type of content as well. It's going to be football related. I'm aiming to have a video up every week. That's me aim to go forward. So my next two videos are going to be very different. It's going to be football related. So if you like the way I do my content, just, you know what to do. Yeah. And I'll see you in the next one.